episódio de Curacao Day Night Punda Vibes Edition. Amita ne?
E a mitad dicto.
E maneira nossa priminti, nós está back de Punda para trazer para o ambiente, ideia ng Kiko Tour Pahasi e mais que claro para recordar por riba e Punda Vibes ng Putariba cha web sa noche. Agora dito, pode contar televidente ng Kiko nos hace durante dia de Punda?
Sí, por supuesto. Nos vai ser walking tour de Punda, junto com Lorraine de FBTT, pero vamos aqui para vocês também.
We are now, this moment, we are in the Wilhelmina Park. This is the only city park made in the 60s by the Quota Club, Ladies Quota Club. City park, you know, when ladies come to town for the kids to play. It's a nice park. Named after Her Majesty Queen Wilhelmina. Look at her, she's looking over everybody in her park. And yes, about 3 years ago, it has been remodeled, and we have a very unique, our unique word, the Dushi sign and the Curacao sign. It is later when we finish the tour, you can make a nice picture because Dushi is the word to be learning in Curacao. Then, if we turn around to the left, we see the yellow building over there. That's the temple. The temple was built as a Jewish synagogue in the 1860s. Actually used as the second Jewish synagogue from 1864 till 1964 for 100 years by the more non-conservative Jewish part of the city of our Curacao Island. Okay, my friends, we are now standing in front of the courthouse of Curacao. This courthouse was built in the 1860s by the Dutch, and it has a very unique building style. The building style is a little bit neoclassic, but it has a very special way that they call the Etruscan style. That means that the building is half naked, half of it is naked underneath, and upstairs it is clothed. Naked walls means no plaster. You can see the cobblestones and the little IJsselsteentjes, as they call them, that was used to build the old buildings here in Curacao. The other special thing about the architectural style of our courthouse is the timpan. This triangle, that's a timpan, very impressive. And as you can see, it has the Dutch crest in it. Okay, it is in French. Yes, because in those days France was the ruler in Europe, the Bataafse Republic, the Batavian Republic, and that's why the French title, it still is the official crest of the justice system of the Netherlands. Something very special are the stairs. They are 21 steps. If you want, you can count them. But there's no need because in Curacao, there's a special way of saying when you're going to court. If I tell him tomorrow we're going up the 21 steps, he knows that means it's over, divorce. Welcome in Fort Amsterdam, the political heart of the island of Curacao. For my American friends, this is the version of the Capitol Hill, and the Dutch friends, this is our version of the Binnenhof. The fort itself, Fort Amsterdam, that you can see at your left-hand side, was built in they started to build it in 1634. Again, under the Dutch West Indies companies, and the one in charge in those days, the Dutch West Indies companies, was actually a merchant club. So it was not really like a lot of people believe the Netherlands, Holland took over Curacao, but it was just about business in those days. Mr. Johan van Walbeek, he was sent with the company to set up the business. It was all about business.
Hey Pips, si me está sina contento con mientras tanto nos está haciendo nos tour, nos tiene suerte de presenciar también un acto de tour scout en Andy Curacao. Mi mes estaba un scout en todo, pues ela name hasta Kepavel, dus van disfrutar un rato de una presentación.
Nos vem para ensinar como isso começa a cantar e depois nos tudo a seguir.
And Curacao, they chose Curacao because Curacao is basically because of our precious harbor, natural harbor, the St. Anna Bay, and also because of our location in the south of the Caribbean Sea. So they built the fort, first of course as protection, but soon after the fort was used for the directors of the Dutch West Indies Company and later for the governor of Curacao. The governor, actually nowadays it is the palace of the king, but because the king cannot be living in Curacao all the time, he has a representative in Curacao, and that's the governor. The governor is appointed by the king, so unlike the American situation, we do not vote for our governor. He or she is appointed by the king, or if it is the queen. In 2013, two remarkable things happened in the Dutch kingdom. After 4 generations of queens, Queen Emma, Queen Wilhelmina, Queen Juliana, Queen Beatrix, we have a king, King William Alexander, and in Curacao, ladies, let's be happy about it, we have the first female governor since 1634. Her name is Lucille Jotwal. She lives and works there. And also here, the stairs have a very important meaning. I will teach you protocol lesson number 1 if you ever get invited by her. The right stairs is the stairs that you will have to be standing at. The left stairs is only for her and her immediate family. And that's not a joke. That's really a protocol lesson. Okay? Furthermore, left and right government buildings actually all were built as part of them were former homes of the Dutch officers and the people of the Dutch West Indies companies. And then to the right hand side, we see the building that is the office of the Prime Minister of Curacao and his cabinet, his crew. And then to the left, the oldest Protestant church of the island of Curacao, built it in 1769. Of course, the Dutch West Indies, a lot of them were Protestant. The oldest one, the fourth church as it is called. Everybody sees the word anno? The little window left of it. Do you see a black dot? A black dot in the wall? Okay, that's the original cannonball. We call it the cannonball of Captain Bligh because during the big bombardment of 1804 by the English, Mr. Captain Bligh, captain of the Bounty, this church was the target of a lot of cannonballs. A lot of them were removed or plastered, but this one didn't want to come out. So the construction workers said, oh, this have the spirit of Captain Bligh. The tower in 1903, because the first tower was destroyed by the big hurricane of 1877, and everything was rebuilt in 1903. So here we are standing next to our famous St. Anna Bay. And the St. Anna Bay has our natural harbor. It starts as a narrow waterway and it ends up in the back part, which is like a half circle that we call the Schottegat. The St. Anna Bay divides our Willemstad in two parts, Punda, we are now in Punda, and Otrabanda side. Punda, the name Punda comes from the point, La Punta, as the Spanish called it, because here in the back it goes, the contour of our the water side goes like a point in water. In 1707, the governor of Curacao gave a permission. Punda was fully built, no more space to build anything, to go to the other side, Otrobanda, other side. Okay, that's the meaning of Otrobanda. Otrobanda is more residential. It's the part of town. Well, in 1888, built it by the then consul, American consul in Curacao, but also an engineer. He was the one that imported ice to the island of Curacao. Also to the first little lights and electricity was under him done. Mr. Leonard Smith, builder of the bridge. And as we nickname her, the swinging old lady. Why? Because she swings, she dances on the water, and she swings open and close about an average of 35 times per day. She is our pride because she's so unique. She is the only wooden pontoon bridge in the world. Queen Emma Bridge. She is carried by 16 pontoons, 16 flatboats as you can see it. And nowadays she has an engine. So she is a bridge but also a boat, because when she starts, I think she's gonna start right now. The flag is going up. He will start it and move it over to the other side. So when she's opening, you will hear the alarm. And then you have to look at the flag. Orange flag means short opening. Yes, you're starting. And the blue flag is long opening. With the blue flag, you will have to walk down to the ferry and have a free ferry side to the other side.
Hey Manson, y después de nuestro recorrido que nos bebemos agua ahí de que en el kiosco, mino por aqui sin punto nos en acompanhamos nos turistas en el trip com FBTT. Wat vonden jullie van de trip?
Ik vond het heel leuk om dit mee te maken. In het bijzonder de Sint-Jorisdag met de gouverneur. Maar het is een leuk beeld van Curaçao wat ik nu gekregen heb. In ieder geval van Willemstad. Dus ik vond het heel interessant. Dus ik doe het graag nog een keer over.
Tot nu toe eigenlijk gewoon in het resort gebleven. En dan hier, dit is eigenlijk de eerste keer in Willemstad. En eigenlijk meteen door jullie aangeschoten van hey, doe een rondleiding. Dus dat was erg leuk. En wat mijn vader zei, erg interessant. Ja.
Ja. Jetski, scooter rijden. Dus,
en we hebben ook gehoord in het resort van dat je een struisvogel kunt rijden. Dus misschien gaan we dat ook nog...
Veel snorkelen en zwemmen. Ik heb hier 5 jaar gewoond, dus ik weet niet zo heel veel meer. Maar het doet me wel heel goed om hier terug te komen. Ja, heel leuk.
Hey peeps, yung tips pa boso si Bosanta Canano de Punda, babim hasi bo shopping, o fasi un tour manera amico dito hasi, babim passa que nana na café Italia kiosco, camina babo grab un pastelci, bebe un agua, un juice, basta un sandwich, algo fácil, que po facilitavo, então sparbo tempo se botin hopi ko hasi bo que shop, ando bom sa atindia bono que sinta come no restaurant, dus bota just dropa que nana, então pidi lo que bo quer. Tá frito? Cova aí.
Amanhã é tremendo, mas ducho mesmo. Agora que minha mesa está guardando para mim, aí me croquete para mim, pastete, para mim por seguir.
Bom guys, até depois.
E nós está back in Curacao Day Night Punda Vibes Edition. Meio, acompanha tour.
Tremendo, dito mi quer va pegar mi que palavra tremendo. E tour tava fabuloso, mi agosto nos schets Lorraine, oh no dito?
Tremendo.
E tava super gezellig, aparte que te informando, pero de uma maneira super leuk. E te laga toch bi informação aan drink door. Awo dito?
Sim, é parte da noite, nós vamos comer waffle de Punda, shop, pero vamos aqui para nós mesmos.
Y con los Punda Thursday Vibes nos llegan a final de otra edición de Curacao Day Night Punda Vibes Edition. Mi tienda visa con nos pasa super great, manera vos a walk, nos hace un walk and tour durante el día, después seguir para nos Punda Vibes, camina nos a comer algún cos, chill, shop y nos espera también con nos nave gana para visitar nos dushi Punda, sea door de hasi un de actividad de manera Curacao Day Night. ¿Y dito?
Sim, nós passa mancha duche mes. Maneira sempre nem aí na auto full de shopping bags. Pero shona me te invita boso para like nos Facebook page e share nos post nang. Subscribe para nosso YouTube channel para você ganhar tremendo prêmio nang.
E agora sim, tem outro simão.
Bye bye.